How's it going, everybody? This is Puffkiller, and I'm here to bring you still round 1 of the Battle Spot Singles Invitationals. Now we have Cantsay versus 1TP. This should be an interesting game because 1TP likes to run some weird stuff, and Cantsay likes to use also weird stuff, but like this weird stuff seems to be interesting, whereas 1TP's weird stuff seems to be like, I don't know how to describe it. I'm not gonna say gimmicky, but like, I'll just say interesting as well. Whatever. Alright, I think they just started, so let's continue. Let's continue. What the heck am I talking about? Alright, let's just go in. Alright, Cantsay bringing Pheromosa. Whoa. I just saw Pheromosa right off, and I was like, whoa. I feel like this is a very 1TP-ish team. I don't know, it just looks like it used to before. I mean, it's always, it looks very standard. It could be like Sash or Scarf Landorus or 50% Landorus. Could even be the bulk up set, you know? The Gengar could be offensive or the Hypno one. Corslax or Yawn. Metagross is just Metagross. Do I have to explain Metagross? It could either be bulky or like just all-out attack. Mimikyu is interesting. I feel like in this team, I don't know if you would run Sash. I think Z would be even better on 1TP's team. Meanwhile, we got Cantsay's team. We have the Lele, Spadef Heatran? If it's Spadef Heatran, it's gonna be interesting. Oh, this doesn't look good for her. Well, actually, if it's Mega Gyarados, I think Cantsay, if he plays it right, Mega Gyarados can sweep. Like, the only problem for it is probably Mimikyu if it's Sash, because Mega Gyarados Mold Breaker just breaks through this guy's. I mean, it doesn't break this guy's, but it just deals damage directly. So you have to be careful on that. Cantsay could even go Hippowdon, Gyarados, and maybe Heatran or Scarf Lele if it's Scarf. Kartana's not bad if it's knockoff, Leaf Blade, standard stuff like that. Because if it's that said, it could very well take on the Snorlax unless it has Fire Punch. Mimikyu, I don't know if it could take on Landorus. And Metagross, I don't know if it could take that. If Metagross has Hammer, that Kartana's gonna take like a lot. But I feel like Hippowdon is pretty safe. You just have to watch out for the Greninja if you lead Hippowdon. Because Cantsay doesn't really have any good Greninja switch-ins right off the bat. Okay. So we lead Lele versus Metagross. Unless you're Sash Lele with HP Fire. No, it's not. Okay. I'm guessing 1TP goes for the... Oh, I thought he would go for Iron Head. I guess he was predicting Metagross, but I don't know. I don't know why Rock Tombing there. I think Iron Head would have just saved damage. What was he predicting though? I guess the only thing that can come in on Metagross is Gyarados, but like, I guess, I don't know. Oh, he's packing the Grass Knot, so that's pretty interesting. Here. And, oh, it's confirmed Rocky Helmet, so it's probably Yawn, Slack Off, Earthquake, and Ice Fang. Or replace Ice Fang with some other move. Like Stealth Rocks. Wait, I already said Stealth Rocks, right? Yeah. No, it could be Stealth Rocks. But usually defensive ones can be Ice Fangs. Ice Fangs and, you know. Hold on. Ice Fang, Earthquake, Slack Off, and... Crap, we just went for a Yawn there. What the heck? I'm having like some weird attack. Anyways, here Cantsay can go into Gyarados freely and go for a Dragon Dance. Or you can just go out raw attacking. I don't know, I think you're kind of... If it's Scarf Lele, I think you're gonna go into Gyarados, Dragon Dance one time. And then just spam Waterfall and Earthquake respectively. If you have Kartana, I guess you can Swords Dance, knockoff spam. If he trends in the back, then it looks kind of difficult. Okay, so here you could see a U-turn, or if it's special, which we haven't seen. Oh, it's special. So the good thing about Psychic Terrain being up, even if Metagross wakes up, it can't really touch Pheromosa because of Psychic Terrain, so that's pretty good. Unfortunately, there's still a Mimikyu in the background. In the back. So that's what really stops these Pheromosa sets, the setup ones. They're easily stopped by like Mimikyu or like something else. But if you can get rid of the Mimikyu, then Pheromosa easily sweeps. I wonder what Cantsay will do. If that is Scarf, Lele, which is spam, Moonblast, assuming the last is Greninja. I feel like 1 TP's last is Snorlax. What if this is like some insane set, like Quiver Dance, Bug Buzz, U-turn, and I don't know, some other thing. No, but it's not gonna be that. It's definitely Quiver Dance, Bug Buzz, Ice Beam, and some other attack. Oh, the special defense drop. That's actually really helpful because, well, unless it's Sash. If it's Sash, it doesn't even matter. Well, ignore that. If you heard it. So if it's Sash, it really doesn't matter much. But, oh, it's not even Sash. It's just faster. That must have been like some specs. Oh, was it specs? Did it show? No, they didn't even show what it was. I'm going to assume it's specs. It could very well be C move. I wonder if Cantsay bringing Gyarados would have been better. I mean, I understand the Pheromosa play, because if he has Focus Blast, if it's Z Focus Blast, Snorlax is getting dunked on, destroyed. Greninja can't even touch it, because of Psychic Terrain. Wait, was it like Terrain Extender? There's no way, was it? Hold on. No, it wasn't Terrain. I was gonna be like, wait. why is Psychic Terrain still here? I thought it was like some weird Psychic Terrain Extender thing. I was like, that's weird. But anyways, it wasn't that. I feel like if Gyarados was brought, it's still iffy on the Gyarados. I don't know. I understand Cantsay's why he brought Pheromosa, because Bug Buzz just destroys Greninja. Yeah, destroys Metagross. I mean, just 2 Bug Buzzes just KO it. Ice Beam just destroys the Landorus. Z Focus Blast destroys Snorlax, and by that point you just get enough kills that your special attack is like +2, and 1 Ice Beam or Bug Buzz does like way too much to make a Gengar. Assuming it is Mega Gengar. Yeah. So right now it's 1-0. 1 TP takes the lead against Cantsay. I wonder what would happen if Cantsay brought Hippowdon. Well, he did bring it. Hippowdon, Gyarados, and maybe either Kartana or Lele. I don't know. I think Lele was good. Sort of. I mean, it kind of is slow, but it must be like that bulky Specs, which is slow, but it takes like so many hits. It can take like a return from Mega Salamence easily. I think it could even take a double edge, barely, but it can tank one. All right, so now we're just waiting for game 2. Anyway, this was really interesting. I wonder if Cantsay or 1 TP will bring the same team. I know these teams are bad. Okay, so game 2 is here. Okay. Oh, sorry. We have Rain, Circuitry Rain, which is interesting. You rarely even see the circuitry, so that's style points on Cantsay. And on the other side, on 1 TP side, you got like your standard Trick Room. Cresselia, Heracross and Heatran core. Or it could even be Mimikyu with Trick Room to support the Heracross. Coco's just there for taunting, or like Z. Just blasting up a really strong Z. Like, what else could the Z move user be? Landorus? I mean, it could be Mimikyu and Coco. Wait, this is looking kind of interesting. The thing is, Swampert gets walled by Cresselia, but Cresselia does take so much damage and it can't really move like correctly under the rain. So if he does bring Pelipper and Swampert, it would be nice, but that just gives 1 TP Trick Room setup, so it's not really recommended. But hey, who knows? He might bring it. Xurkitree is pretty slow itself, I think. Let's look at Xurkitree's stats. I don't even know how to spell it. I'm gonna call it like the Zerk. I spelled it so wrong. It's not that. I mean, it is slow, but it's not that. Wow, super slow. I'm guessing it's like either Z Hypnosis or Z Thunderbolt just to destroy something. It's not bad here because Coco can't really hit Xurkitree unless you're like Z Dazzling Gleam, and that's like even a weird set. But, but like firing off a Z Thunderbolt will. Well, I don't know if no, I think it might KO Coco unless you're like some bulky Coco. And the rest is just, I don't know. I feel like Salamence is good at is a good pick over here. The reason I say Salamence is because there's a Heracross, and Heracross looks annoying under Trick Room, especially versus Rain. And why is everybody using Rain? Except for the Jamal game. Jamal versus Ground Empire, I don't think there was any Rain. Was there? No, there wasn't. Just balance versus offense balance. I thought it was a good play. So it reveals leftover Snorlax. So I'm guessing it's Yawn. Yawn and like some setups. I'm not setup. Did I really just say setup? Like a phaser, like Whirlwind and stuff like that. Yeah, that's a good play. Oh my god. Freaking crits, I swear. So that sucks, because now Cantsay is forced to roost if he has it. Because if it wasn't for that crit, you can just Mega Evolve and just fire off I guess you can roost again after the close combat. I did so much. But the thing is, if he roosts on the close combat, then it's gonna do so much. But then again, 1 TP can have Cresselia in the back, so you can keep the Heracross. And with 1 TP close combats on the roost, that'd be insane. Oh, prediction, that was nice. That was pretty nice. I like that play a lot. That was a good, very good play. Predicting the switching out on the Heracross to Coco. Now I'm curious, if 1 TP had Cresselia, why not just go into Cresselia right there? Yeah, I don't get it. I mean, was he worried about Roost? I mean, Cresselia can like Trick Room on the Roost and just Ice Beam spam. Here you can either pull a double to Heracross or just set up Trick Room. I don't know, but you can't really set up. Well, you can't set up. You could set up Trick Room. It's just Snorlax being annoying. 1 TP can pull a double to Heracross. Yeah. I wonder if Cantsay would just throw this thing away. I don't know. I don't think he should throw it away because he needs it for the Heracross. But roosting is not bad. Yeah. Now you can easily just sub or Lunar. I mean, you can just switch out to Snorlax. Yeah. I mean, you can spam Yawn, Frustration. Yeah. Snorlax is way too fat. Okay, so I think 1TP loses now. Because, like, all Cantsay has to do is just wear off Trick Room. Salamence just comes in and just double edges. And it's pretty much over. I mean, yeah, he can close combat. Yeah, it's over. It's 1-1 now. I don't get the Coco sack, though. Like, it's Salamence. Was he expecting some special set? Even then, Cresselia should tank one. So it's 1-1. Cantsay turned the tables around with that Earthquake prediction. And I think it was turn 7? No, turn 3. Why did I say turn 7? Right here. This was the most crucial play right here. The Coco being gone just means that 1TP has to rely on the Trick Room strat. And of course, Cantsay has to keep the Salamence to deal with the Heracross. I'm really interested why. I wonder what the Cresselia set is. Trick Room, Lunar Dance, Ice Beam, and Psychic, I'm guessing? Anyway, that was well played. This is the most, in my opinion, I think this is the worst Snorlax to face. I mean, yeah, you have Curse Snorlax, which is annoying, but then you have this annoying fat Snorlax. Just, it's so freaking annoying. It just whirlwinds, yawn spams. It's like a Hippo version 2, but just more bulkier. And it's really annoying. Wait, that was a good play. Alright, so let's see what they bring game 3. Game 3 has started. Alright, so Cantsay bringing one of his stream games. I mean, not stream. Did I really just say stream games? God, I'm so dumb. His stream team, he got in the 1900s, I believe, with this game, in kart. I believe it's Rock Tomb. It's pretty much speed control, so Vivillon can sweep. And 1TP is still bringing some standard offense team. Like, it doesn't get any standard in this. Z-Naga, Scarf or Specs Lele, Metagross just being Metagross, Snorlax could be Curse, which I think it is Curse here. Mega Blaziken just being a monster. And the Landorus set, which could be either Sash or the setup one, the Z-Fly, or Bulk Up, you know? One TP has to watch out for the Vivillon. Like Modest Greninja is a threat because it's Sash, and just spamming Surf is really good here. Like Surf destroys Blaziken, Surf destroys Lando, even has Ice Beam, I think, or Rock Tomb. I don't remember quite well. I do know that Gengar has Ice Wind. Does the Kangaskhan have Rock Tomb then? One of these have Rock Tomb. This is it's pretty much like to lower speed. I know it's Icy Wind Mega Gengar. I don't know if it was Rock Tomb, Kangaskhan. I know this was Modest Sash. Mimikyu was Curse, I believe. I don't know if it was Thunder Wave Curse. Don't quote me on that, but I do remember it was Curse. Unless he made some modifications. So, that's the difference. Alright, so we lead off with Fat Snorlax and Greninja. As I said before, this is Modest Greninja with Torrent. So, I don't know if it was Dark Pulse, Surf, and Water Shuriken. I think it was. I forgot the last move though. Can Greninja learn Icy Wind? I don't think it can. I know it can learn Rock Tomb. But, anyways, if I was like Cantsay, I would just let Greninja die, go into Vivillon, and just sleep powder everything, and Quiver Dance, and win. Like, the only check I see to Vivillon is the Metagross, and I guess the Blaziken, because I can. Well, I don't even think Blaziken is a check. You just gotta just falls asleep, and then yeah, it gets the speed boost, but one Hurricane just destroys it. Tapu Lele gets destroyed. Oh, it was Taunt. There it was. It was Taunt, Surf, Dark Pulse, and Water Shuriken. That's what it was. Okay, so that was smart on 1TP side. So the self-destruct just makes the Vivillon not appear on Cantsay right here. Because if he would have, let me just rephrase this before I get confused. So if 1TP didn't self-destruct and he killed the Greninja, Cantsay will go into Vivillon and just start setting up with Sleep Powder and Quiver Dance. We'll set up with Quiver Dance and then just go Sleep Powder everything. So now it's just forced to either go Gengar or Kangaskhan. Get some speed control with Icy Wind and then go into Viv. But I don't know if he really brought Viv. That's the thing. He could bring Volcarona. Volcarona is really good though. Here. Oh, he did bring the Viv. Unfortunately, I don't know if it was Sash or not. No, it's leftovers. I'm stupid. This Vivillon is leftovers, so this Naganadel is going to send this thing to the next world. I'm guessing Cantsay's last is Mimikyu? Or is it Mega Gengar? What is Gengar? Oh! And just like that, everything just turns around. Because of that, Naganadel just KOs. God dang it, I can't even say it. KOs the Gengar. Then you can just Z Draco the Viv. Oh, it's just U-turn. Okay. Interesting. So Blaziken is going to go for obvious Protect, because he needs to get the speed. So what is this Naganadel set? Draco Meteor, U-turn, Fire Blast or Flamethrower, and Sludge Bomb? Or Sludge Wave? I wonder if I know Z Draco. Assuming he has it, I don't know. Maybe it wasn't even Z Draco, maybe it's like Scarf. No, I'm kidding, it can't be Scarf, you switch moves. Huh. Honestly, I think this just gets kills though. Now you can just go into Gengar, and Gengar just dies here. Unless he subs on the Protect, but I don't know if 1TP will choke like that. Go for Protect. Protecting here on Blaziken is a bad play. I would just straight go for the Flare Blitz. Yeah, oh, and it was a crit too, so I mean, I don't know if it mattered that much. It didn't matter. Unless it was like some max defense Gengar, which it isn't. It's a bulky Gengar. Man, I caught myself here with my own fingernails. I don't even have any fingernails. Anyways, good game. 1TP takes that. It's 2-1. And then 1TP is... Cantsay has to turn around to win, to like make it to game 5. And 1TP just has to win this one last one. And 1TP advances to face Zaaya. Alright, let's see what's gonna happen. I wonder about that another turn. No, I think it would have still looked over. Because Blaziken just Flare Blitz everything and just gets a KO. Blaziken is busted. Oh man, I'm gonna have a hard time finding out the thumbnail on this. Like, every Pokemon has been used. Like, literally every single one. Like, the variety of one. Like, there's Mimikyu, there's Salamence, there's Blaziken. What's next? I don't know, I'm thinking Mega Gyarados? Or Mega Mawile, Trick Room. Meanwhile, we just wait. my whole thing froze. Like, I can't even highlight. Okay, now I can. Alright, so this is potentially Cantsay's last game. Potentially, I said. You can still turn it around and win it. I would not be surprised if Cantsay just turns it around and wins it all. Okay. We're waiting for game 4. Okay, game 4 has started. Cantsay bringing the same team. And I think 1TP brought the same game 1 team. Yes, the same game 1 team. So if Cantsay still has his tab open, he can go to the game 1 team and check what's going on. What was the team? So he knows it was Z Mimikyu. He knows the Metagross has Grass Knot and Zen Headbutt. Oh, and Rock Tomb as well. Rock Tomb, Grass Knot, Zen Headbutt. I'm guessing Bullet Punch? Or it could be like a Z move. I mean, did I really just say Z move? A Steel move. Sheesh. And once if he already knows this team as well, Cantsay's team, he can always, he himself can also go back and just check. So there's one game. It's up to Cantsay to win. I wonder if Cantsay will do the same thing, just lead for Ninja. Or he could probably lead Gengar, but will he really risk a speed tie Gengar versus Gengar? That's the thing. He could also lead Kangaskhan. Okay, Greninja, okay. Greninja's not bad at all. I'm guessing 1TP is gonna go for a U-turn. If it's Scarf. But then that just gives Cantsay a Surf. Just to spam Surf all the time and Water Shuriken. So what's gonna happen? I don't think the food is here. Oh man, such a rough day. I wonder. Vivillon looks really good here. Like, you can just Sleep Powder anything here, and then just Quiver Dance and just spam Hurricane. You gotta watch out for Mimikyu though. You have to kill the Mimikyu with the if Cantsay did bring Vivillon, you have to get rid of the Mimikyu as soon as possible. And that sucks for the crit, but at least the next Rock Tomb. The thing about that crit is that the Earthquake is definitely gonna KO. I mean, I think Earthquake was KOing anyways, but the time was a good play. That way, rocks aren't set up for Viv. Yeah, that was good. And now Cantsay can go to Viv. Or just kills the Landers, okay. Gets 5 hits and kills it. In a way, I think this is kind of bad for Cantsay, if you think about it, because I don't know, I feel like that was, I mean, getting 5 hits is kind of bad, because now you could have went into Vivillon and just Quiver Dance on the Landers, or Sleep Powder it, Sleep Powder the Landers, and set up with Quivers, and stay behind the sub, and then Hurricane spam it, if you know what I mean. Okay, so what's the last? Okay, Kangaskhan. Is he gonna go for Fake Out? Rock Tomb? Oh, I don't know if it was Low Sweep or Rock Tomb. I think Rock Tomb is the play. Focus Blast shouldn't KO Kangaskhan unless you get a crit. Oh, it's Hypnosis Gar, so that's gonna be annoying. I mean, you can't hex Kangaskhan though, so the best thing you can do is just go behind the sub and spam Focus Blast. So it has Sucker Punch. That's why the Kangaskhan went first. Oof. Ooh, crit. I don't know if that mattered that much. Ah, Stone Greninja. 1 TP can just go for Water Shuriken. If he does any other play, it'll be bad. Oh yeah, it's over. If he lands the Rock Tomb, it's over. Yeah, it's over. And 1 TP beats Cantsay 3-1. Good games to both of them, and congrats to 1 TP in advancing. And he plays Zaaya. I don't know what's going to happen with the Leroy versus Lloyd game, because Leroy misses scheduling time. And I don't know if Lloyd will get like an activity win, so who knows what's going to happen. And with that, I'm out of here. We'll see you guys in round 2 now.